Matt Silva here, doing some more RendrFX live, which is a brand new thing we're doing now. Ever since we discovered this whole live video, right? The topic is going to be on startup life, right, Peter?
Startup life, startup culture.
Startup culture, and we're going to give you a quick tour of the RendrFX office here in the Erie Technology Incubator, which I bet you guys didn't even know existed. Startups do exist in Erie. We should probably go knock on Zach's door over there too and see what he's up to. But I don't want to catch him off guard, so maybe not. So let's hop in here. Whoop. First, we gotta get behind the gated doors here. So this is the RendrFX office. We got the matrix going on in the corner over here. We have, where's everybody at? We have David at work, right? Our motion graphics artist. I'm sure she'll be around here soon. Man, I don't know. What next? Huh? Lots of swag and stuff for the Content Marketing World event coming up next week. We're gonna be out all week there, just doing some demos, right? Demonstrating RendrFX platform here,
which we're gonna be live streaming.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some live stream there as well, so that'll be fun. Tune in for that one. Let me see. What topics do I need to cover here? Let's just keep going through the office space here. It's so grand, right?
Yeah. Talk about what made you want to do a startup.
Let's see. I think lots of things actually. There's I don't think there's one single source, but I guess if you can crack open what makes me tick. Some of the things you'd find there would be like cultivation, right? So I like to be able to create and build and make things that are useful for people. So that could be product or service, and then I also I like being able to provide jobs and opportunity, and just being able to do something that I'm wildly passionate about. RendrFX ties together three things that are my cup of tea, which is software engineering, motion design, and ad technology. So that's something that's always been a ongoing passion of mine. So being able to put that into a business has been dream come true for me. So in retrospect, it's actually pretty awesome to be in this office with all this stuff with all you guys, because it's been a very long time in the making to get here. So pretty proud of what we've done and where we've come from. It's been a heck of a ride so far, right? Lots of fun new adventures moving forward. So hopefully we'll outgrow this office, and we'll be able to put some mounts on the wall so we can have TVs up on the wall, and make it. We need some more exposed brick. Some neon RendrFX lighting, some disco balls, the DJ, the food trucks, stopping by, so we can do all those cool startup things.
So how's this different than the old jobs you worked? What about a startup appeals to you, and what would it appeal to other people? So
the reason why this startup is super appealing to me versus other jobs is. I always feel for me, I need a constant challenge. I need there to be more opportunity, more room for growth, and I think I hit that really quickly in previous jobs, where just absorb everything, and I'm okay, what next? And then it's kind of the day to day, just and that's, to me, that's not exciting. What's exciting is trying new things, growing the company in new ways, and other jobs. That's I'm sure people out there have this experience this on their own, where it's just you feel like you've hit a roof, right? So if that's the way you feel, I wouldn't say go do a startup, but I would do things to get your side hustle on, right? So things that you're passionate about, whether you're doing web development or motion design, or you're selling shoe design, fashion design, go get an Etsy shop, go do some stuff in your spare time,
It started with the side hustle, right?
Exactly. Get your side hustle on. My side hustle still exists to this day, even though I'm running a startup. making money on the passive income side here. Some of my old school templates still selling.
So what's the plans for the startup? How are you gonna make this the coolest company there's ever been?
Plans is to, let's see, there's this really awesome building that I keep on talking about. Somebody's already leased it. It's over off of, I can't remember the name of the street there. Do you guys remember the name of the street? What's the name of the street? Remember?
Hey, Lisa's watching you.
Lisa? Lisa is the bomb. That video on your Instagram was awesome. The time lapse of like the rolling pin.
And you're wearing the shirt she made.
Oh yeah. Lisa designed these T-shirts too.
And the sign behind you.
Yeah, she usually sits right there, but she's not in today. But yeah, no. This what I want to do is eventually, buy our own startup building, be able to grow, more team members, be able to grow the business to, hopefully be a $100 million a year business, and have those have like food truck Wednesdays. Just do a lot of really cool things here in Erie, Pennsylvania, right? Little Erie, Pennsylvania. So
Katie Trout says something.
Hey, what's up, Katie? Are you working right now? You should be working. Taking the day off. Is this real time?
I don't know. She's not responding, but.
Oh man.
This is what people do at work now, millennials.
I know, right? Just multitasking, right? Story of my life.
You want to show me your setup?
Yeah, let's check out the setup here. This is the desk. I go with the fixed chair. I know we have some more luxury chairs, but I like to keep things simple. I don't want to have to think about what I'm going to be sitting in, or like the arms always get in my way when I'm trying to move around. So got the ongoing energy drinks. I can never get enough of that. And then also the coffee cup. We have our little coffee station over there. Maybe we'll upgrade that one day to be like, the pour over suite and all the different things that you see over at Radius Cowork. I'll give Sean a shout out there. Maybe have our own barista, right? But I can sling some cappuccinos here.
Yeah, you could be the barista.
Exactly, right?
Co-founder / barista.
At between like 1 and 1:30, I'll just be slinging cappuccinos for the team.
Katie took the day off to vet.
Oh man, I'm jealous. Sounds good. Sounds fun.
No days off in startup life?
Nope. But that's okay, because if this wasn't something that I am passionate about doing, then that would be a problem, right? So if you're going to start a startup, it better be something that you're passionate, interested in enough to be able to commit pretty significant hours per week over the next, 3 to 5 years. And that's, pre-funding, post-funding.
Yeah, what was it like when you first started? How crazy were the hours, and what was it looking like then? And take us up to now.
Yeah, I mean, define first started. When I first started RendrFX, when it was napkin idea, I basically woke up like at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. before I went to real day job, and was, fleshing out the whole idea of technology. I wanted to prove out the technology would work because I thought it was super crazy and probably wouldn't have worked. I remember reading online at the time, if anybody had tried doing anything like this, and there were forums out there where people were like, "No, this is impossible. Like, just don't even, don't even try it." But
you took that as a challenge.
Yeah, I was like, there's got to be a way. Like, there's always a way. We live in a world where technology is just getting so more advanced that anything's really possible. So it's not really a matter if we can build it. It's more if anybody really cares if we build it now, right? But so yeah, when I first started it, it was wake up really early in the morning before the day job, and then after the day job's out, later in the evenings keep on. So up until I get it to a point of actually being able to do something with it. But then actually moving the hardest thing to do was to transition to move full time to being on the startup, because in my previous position I was making lots of making some pretty good money, right? So taking a pretty significant and pay cut, a pretty significant pay cut usually isn't the most positive thing, and fortunately enough, my wife is very supportive of me. That wasn't her favorite part of all of this.
Shouting out your wife.
Yeah, give her a quick shout out here. But that probably was the most challenging. Was going from that to this, and also being able to transition to it, trying to figure out how to get this startup funded so that we can, with enough runway to actually give it a proper go here in Erie, Pennsylvania. And so when I transitioned over to the startup, hours didn't really change, just the work I was doing changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's instead of between 9 to 5 not working on RendrFX, I was then working on RendrFX. And so it really hasn't changed since, and I still work pretty significantly throughout the week. But it's good stuff. Customer service, building on technology, just love it.
Yeah. So what's the difference between being a startup in Erie, Pennsylvania compared to Silicon Valley or somewhere like that?
I don't know. Mindset, paradigms, West Coast capital. That's probably. I mean, so being in the world of startups and like going out in places and seeing what the reality of startups actually is. Like, it's a really crazy ecosystem to be in, and oftentimes it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But I think one of the things to call out between like West Coast and East Coast is you have, I think, more, what's the word? The capital there is probably more willing to invest in like risk. Versus here, you're typically going to find groups here that are looking for like post-revenue companies, not a whole lot of like accelerating type of programs that will both invest and give you the right mentor team, which you see from like Y Combinator or Techstars or some of those type of companies. But like I said, I think it's just mindset. I think people think that because you're not in Silicon Valley, Bay Area, or wherever, Boston, Chicago, Kansas City, that you don't have those same opportunities, or maybe not the same like talent. Where I think that's the totally incorrect way of thinking about it. So I think there's plenty of opportunity here and plenty of challenges. So I don't know. That's my take on that.
Yeah. Katie says, sounds like startups need cold brew.
Yes. Nitro cold brew. She happens to know somebody who has some of that.
She's got a hookup?
Yeah, which we should probably get in here. Like, we need to have that little fridge converted into the cold brew keg. And have you had nitro cold brew?
Mm-mm.
Oh, man. That stuff is awesome. It's basically cold brew coffee, and infused with nitro. It's like having a beer, but a coffee. It's like nice and bubbly and crisp and delicious, and it'll get you going, man. It'll get you going.
Good way to start a day with a beer coffee.
Yeah, absolutely.
In startup world.
Yes.
Lisa says Erie has opportunities this big. How big does she mean, Matt?
I gotta hide one of my hands here so I can stop doing this thing. I'll start talking like this. Yes, it does, though. Erie does have opportunities this big. And if you're looking to get into some of those opportunities, talk to Brian Slaywin from Ben Franklin Technology Partners. Talk to, I don't know, let's go through the laundry list here. Talk to Beth Zimmer at Innovation Collaborative, Jeff Parnell, talk to Sean Federico. He'll get you connected with pretty much anybody here. That's probably like your good starting point, right? It's like, okay, what do you want to do? Okay, talk to these, 6 different people. But the organizations are here, and they are willing to try and help you get connected to, try to fulfill whatever it is you're trying to do, business-wise. As long as you got the grit and the drive to do it, you can get connected.
For sure. So, quick recap, Content Marketing World next week. You're going to be live streaming demos from there. People can watch the demos, interact with you on there. Yeah, I'm going to be live streaming from there, giving away videos to anybody who wants to get a demo. I'll be live streaming that as well. It's going to be awesome. It's because it's Star Wars theme.
I'm also going to be wearing orange pants for that because Content Marketing World color is orange. I want to become part of the Orange Pants Society. My wife ordered me them yesterday, so they should be in tomorrow. So I'll have to shoot out a picture when they come. It's going to be great.
All right, sounds good. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. I think that's the quick recap here.
All right.
All right. So that's it for this, I don't know, whatever we would call it. Is it an episode? Live stream? Do you episode live streams? I don't know. I don't think so.
We probably won't have a schedule, but watch out for really random live streams.
Yeah, there really is no schedule or episode. It's just
Startup life.
Next RendrFX Live. Cheerio. See ya. Adios.